What do you guys know about Salsa? We have never had them on the channel, I don't think. Have we? No. But we've been selling some Salsa. That's our go-to budget mountain bike. Like if you need $1,000 mountain bike, we've been selling Salsas because they make really good budget mountain bikes. But they also make really good high-end mountain bike. So this is the Spearfish DLX. Not sure what DLX stands for. I should probably look that up. Deluxe. Do you think that's what it is?
I don't know.
This bike is lent to us by somebody that sells salsa. And yeah, the company of salsa, probably. I think Salsa does sell salsa. This is a size large. That's what they lent to us. And I ride size large. So I get the luxury of riding this. And I'm super excited because, as you guys have known, I've been looking for a new mountain bike, and I just don't know what I want to get, but this might be a really good option. So this bike came fully built with SRAM EXO parts, comes with flight attendant, comes with RockShox dropper post, comes with Salsa's in-house. I don't know if it's Salsa's in-house wheels, tires, but they're all like... Let me look real quick. Hold on. Oh, WTB.
WTB is its own company. QBP owns Salsa, and QBP's in-house wheel company is Terravale, which used to be Whiskey Wheels.
Yeah, it used to be Whiskey.
And they changed it because during COVID, they wanted to get any controversial words that might be controversial away from the brand. That's why they got rid of Whiskey. It's also why there's no more Warbird. Anything drugs, alcohol, or like killing is no longer a thing that they use for branding for Salsa.
I don't think you're allowed to say kill. You have to say unaliving.
Chris, just bleep me.
Get some hate there.
Bleep me. But that is what happened though. That is why like Whiskey is no longer a thing, and that is why the Warbird is no longer a thing.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought they were owned by the same company. To this bike, it is 120 XC race bike. It has some things going for it, like carbon fiber. Guess what bike doesn't have those bits in carbon fiber anymore? The new Epic 9. Dang, this bike's better. It also has split pivot, which means, as you can see, these pieces are separate. So it's not a flex stay like a lot of XC bikes are going to. So should make for a little bit more plush rear end. Makes the bike heavier, but should ride better. So if, I don't know, you do less XC stuff, like more trail-oriented riding, this bike would be a better option for that. I'm excited to build this thing up and see what it weighs, because I think I'm going to put like all XX1 stuff on it, and NV cockpit, NV wheels, I got some Continental 2.4 dub Natals over there. We'll put it together and see what happens as soon as Jesse's stops making noise.
I think you're in the clear now.
Okay. Comes with the EXO crank with a power meter, so that's pretty cool. The EXO Specialized Epic 9 does not come with a power meter and does not come with the RockShox dropper. It comes with like a cheap mechanical dropper, and that bike is $1,000 more than this bike.
This bike is pretty loaded.
Yeah, it's pretty loaded, fully loaded. It's not cheap by any means. Like this is not like a cheap bike, but it is $1,000 cheaper than the Epic 9.
What does this stock build cost?
This is $11,000 with EXO, flight attendant, carbon wheels, carbon bar, RockShox dropper, all the stuff you would ever need. $1,000 cheaper than the Epic 9. So I think that's a pretty good deal. I'm not saying it's a cheap bike, but it's a good deal because like the dropper alone is worth another $500 to $1,000 more than that dropper that comes on the Epic and things like that. So yeah, gonna get to building this thing up and going to ride it this afternoon, and then we'll have some review videos coming soon. I'm in kind of a rush to build this because I'm going mountain biking with Drew Dillman this afternoon once we build up his Leadville rig. So I need to get a mountain bike up and running ASAP. If I had more time, I would be putting on, which I needed to put these on a bike a long time ago, but I haven't had a mountain bike in a while. the braking brakes that just look absolutely insane, and I still have not had the chance to put them on a bike yet. But gonna ride this afternoon, and then when I get back from Iceland next week, I will be putting these on this bike and then
The gold
reviewing.
kind of matches the logo.
Yeah, it does. It's not gonna match these red grips,
Nothing
but
will match the red grips.
the red is the least selling color of grip we have, so I took one for the team and took the red out of inventory instead of the really cool like gray swirly tie-dye ones or just all black. Took the red ones. I kind of like it. I hate red just in general as a color, but
Why?
went
How
with
did
the
we
red
turn
grips.
into like an anti-red shop?
I've never liked red. I've
Okay.
never like owned anything red. I hate red shirts. In high school I did have a red car, but it's because it was really cheap. So that's my past with red.
Yeah.
It's like 90% done.
It's not really like a hard bike to build.
The brakes are already on it. I didn't take the brakes off because they're level
fine.
ultimates, and that's what I would be putting on it normally.
Dude, look at how many bottles.
Yeah, so I was going to talk about this. This is what they did right, what Felt did wrong. They added a middle bolt so you can put
that's
your water
hilarious.
bottle anywhere.
You know what else they did?
Top two bag mounts.
Why do
So
other mountain
sick.
bikes do that?
Because it's too heavy. Look how clean that looks if you don't have anything there. And then if you wanted to put something there, you can't. I wonder how much actual weight this adds. Do you think it's
None.
less than 20 grams?
Do you put an Apidura aero bag on this thing?
I should. I got one sitting right there.
Just
But I have to put it on my Mog like ASAP too because I'm leaving for Iceland very soon.
I just want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, throw it on there.
That's the
Yeah,
meta,
boy.
dude. I don't understand why we don't
That's
have.
some XC mountain biking stuff right there.
I really don't understand why we don't have more bikes that do this.
That looks great. No, the reason I told you to come over here and film is because this wheel and tire has been set up since Iceman last year. And we're going to do a stands check.
Oh, okay.
I think this is the longest you or I has ever had a tire
Tire on
on a wheel.
that wheel
With-
has been sitting there.
It's been sitting here since, so what is that, like 10 months probably? So we got to pop this open. Do you think there's still going to be stands in it?
No,
What? I hope there is.
there's not.
Because I just wanted to prove a point, but if there's no stands, then there's no point proven.
I don't think there's going to be stands in here.
Uh-oh.
Does that count?
Looks like there's stands in it. Dude.
Actually, you're right. There is some in there.
Okay.
That's decent.
So this
That's not. You need more though.
I mean, but this is 10 months.
Yeah.
Like, if you got a thorn in your tire, this would be plenty. People ask us, like, why? Why do we choose stands?
Do they?
Because, yeah. I mean, not very often. Well, we get asked what sealant we prefer, I guess
Okay.
is really the question. And we always say stands. And this really is the reason why. Because every other sealant brand will dry up inside of your tires after 3 months max. Some of them like 1 month. And stands you can just leave in your tire for 10 months and probably be okay. I would still refresh it every like 5 or 6 months, but you can get by. If you have a lot of bikes and don't want to switch your tires and refresh your sealant and forget when you ever refreshed it, put stands in it and then you don't even have to worry about it.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dang.
Cool. That was a cool,
That
like,
was the
that was a
clip.
cool 10-month-long science experiment that you guys didn't know I was cooking.
I didn't know we were cooking.
I didn't
that
know
either.
I was cooking it
I
either.
really didn't know that.
Yeah, but here we are. I probably should have put more in here. What do you think?
Yeah, you should put more.
Or should
sealant.
I continue the experiment by running 10-month-old sealant in a tire?
I think you should put more in.
Nope, too late. Nobody has. Maybe before the next mountain bike race, I'll
Add some
refresh
more.
it.
That makes sense.
I mean, I'm just gonna ride Brown County. There's no flats there. The new Envy side load cages. I've used their. I forget what they
normal.
call them. What do they call it? What's
CIM.
Yeah, the CIM. I think they just came out like
Yeah, they're
a
new.
month or so ago. So I'm excited to give these a try because if you didn't know, on a mountain bike, you should use side load cages because there's less room in the frame than on a road bike. So that way you can pull your bottles in and out easier. I'm gonna get this one installed, and then we're gonna pull out a water bottle and see how it fits. Because if there's any spot of the frame, like between the two bottles where one bottle might not fit, it would be this one. This one, as you can tell,
This has a
there is
lot
a
of
plethora of bottle room.
There's a ton of room for storage.
Like I think you could
For
put
bikes.
the over a liter sized bottle cage or bottle in the front. I don't know about this back one though. Let me grab my little tool. This is my favorite tool. We don't talk about tools very much, but this baby ratchet from Weeha.
Oh, literally. That's what it's-
WIHA.
Okay.
This came from
I
I think Lowe's.
I thought you were trying to say Wera.
Wera, but it's so nice for like bottle cages and little situations like this where you can't fit very much stuff. All right. Once I get it kind of tight, then I can like put it just 2 mil from the bottom of the frame. Most people would just use the like rounded Allen keys in this situation, but I don't have any of those. I haven't had any of those in like over a year, I don't think. I don't even know where they are.
You
They
gotta
gone.
ask the ops
It's
team
okay.
for a new set.
I just have these, and then this little guy.
That's all you need.
Or my power tools. Y'all don't know, but I be power tooling your bikes. So watch out for that. We got the Unbound 2025 Flint Hills bottle. These are the bottles that I use every day, the big dogs.
No.
I might have to drop it all the way down.
Is there?
We got like a 1/4 inch down there. Yeah, I'll drop it down and we'll see what happens. I moved it down a little bit further. There's still I don't know, 3 or 4 mil between the frames, so that way it doesn't like scratch the frame. We're good there. That's clearance. Clearance.
Yeah.
This one, and it could go all the way down.
That's
know.
awesome water bottle capacity for a mountain bike.
I could use like this bottle cage and then have like one of those little storage boxes
Yeah.
if I want. I'll probably like put it at the
Yeah, I would just do the middle.
this
come out.
middle option there.
The capacity on this is impressive, though.
Yeah, a lot of room there. Because salsa is for bike packers and stuff, you know, bags. I wouldn't know about that, but
Are you gonna do that now?
I don't
You gonna
think
pivot?
so. I don't want to sit on a bike for that long.
I agree.
like going for few hour-long rides, but after that, I'm good. I'm excited. I already did the parking lot ride, and I can say it feels like a good mountain bike. You know?
I just wanted to say that I'm like really jealous of Trey getting to ride this.
Doing salsa stuff.
I've wanted one of these for like a long time.
Here it is.
You want to know how long?
Since birth.
No, so like whenever I bought that Epic that's on the wall, I was picking between a Salsa Spearfish and that Epic, but Salsa was sold out of the Spearfishes, so I ended up with the Epic.
Dang, you missed out on the old Spearfish.
It was like
game.
2 generations of Spearfish ago.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, this one's much better than that one was,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to say that I'm kind of jealous.
I would not put a bunch of bolts in it for no reason. It's not like I don't know if that's weight weenie or just like you don't need them. It's not like I'm like drilling holes in the frame and going crazy. It's just like removing the bolts that you don't
Yeah.
need. Yeah. I feel like that's normal. This has a 150 mil dropper. Actually, this might be a 175. I'm not going to take it out and look. It's longer than what I normally use, so those weigh more than most of my dropper posts. I don't know the weight difference really, but it's a bit. We got the big dog chain ring, the 38 tooth. That barely weighs any more than a smaller one. EXO rear derailleur, this is just the one that came on it because I need my XXSL rear derailleur to put on my MOG to take to Iceland because I need that there. And you can only put a 180 mil rear rotor on this. Most XC bikes are 160. I don't think that's a big deal, but it is a little different than like other XC bikes. Yeah, let's get this thing on the scale. Yeah. If it's anywhere around like 24 pounds, that'll be very
That'd be
impressive.
Solid, yeah.
What do y'all think of my red grips? They match this scale.
Yeah. Jesse, how much do you think this weighs?
24 pounds.
I was guessing around there.
That's
Yeah.
a little heavier. 25 and a half.
Not bad.
Not bad. It's
Not bad.
It's not like a lightweight weenie bike here at all, y'all. So I think that's decent. That's
Perfect.
for reference. That is what my BC40 weighs, and it's like it's pretty much the same build kit. So yeah, I'm stoked to hear what you think on this one. This is a cool
I
one.
think all of our super light XC builds that we've been doing has skewed our mountain bike weight, I don't know, perspective.
I think
with
people
like those less than 1,000 gram Roval wheels that I would never ride, and I don't know, just other light stuff. The rest of this bike's pretty lightweight though.
My Epic 9 being like what it is makes sense, but like that is like not what a normal mountain bike weighs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is very daily driver. You can do very trail oriented rides on this and not have to worry about your bike snapping in half.
I guess we can definitely sell this to you if they have it in stock. So like
There's
hit
some in
us up.
stock. I did check.
Yeah, hit us up. And
Yeah,
then
if you guys want one of these Spearfishes, I think this is a great do-it-all type of mountain bike. So hit us up if you want one of these, or if we can build you one. I don't know if there's frames.
There's
in stock.
frames.
Okay.
I have a couple on back order because I think it's like it's like the same thing, only it's purple instead of blue.
Zoom in on this paint job,
Yeah.
Chase.
Here you go, Chase.
Look at this. It's just like a blue clear coat over the carbon layup, which is so dope. This like
sweet.
actually might be one of the coolest paints in my mind. Everybody's different and likes different things, but this is my favorite. I love this.
No, it's sick.
So I'm
I love
stoked.
the paints where you can like kind of see the carbon.
See the
through.
carbon, yeah.
Like you've got the color, but can still get the texture.
We've seen a
under it
couple
little bit and
brands.
see it.
I mean, a lot of brands do this.
It's very popular now.
I really like this shade of blue on here, though. Gold looks cool, too. Yeah, so I'm going to go ride this thing this afternoon, and we'll report back with a ride review soon enough. We'll talk to y'all later.